Well, it is day two of the International Champions Cup. The fans getting another chance to see some of their favourite clubs from Europe and beyond. A real party atmosphere, dare I say it, a carnival of an atmosphere. Further evidence of the increasing popularity of the beautiful game in countries where previously it wasn't thought possible. The clubs really are putting in a massive effort too, with fan interaction, a big theme in the time between matches. And the players, I'm glad to report, seem thoroughly to be enjoying their newfound widespread fame as well. This one of the great amphitheatres of the game. You are welcome to it, and indeed to one of the grandest fixtures. So the middle day of the competition, usually the pivotal one in deciding the fate.
It's a tournament that, I think it's fair to say, doesn't demand the heights of competitiveness. You know, fitness plays an important part and the chance to introduce emerging talent. But it all adds up to a tremendously popular event. And you only have to listen to the noise in this stadium to feel how invested these supporters are.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Thiago Martinez, Vecino. Oh, that's nice. Over to the left. Alexis Sanchez. He's left his man. Perisic did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to shot a goal! Hernandez tries to get it forward quickly. Perisic gets away from his opponents.
Well, when the options aren't quite present in the box, it's the crosser's interest to hold on for the support.
Martinez. Perisic. And here's Lewandowski. It's the goalkeepers to claim. They are working very hard to get it wide now, Jim.
Yeah, I think they've decided to concentrate on working the flanks to help the production line. It's where the room is.
Now it's Sanchez. Oh, that is lovely footwork. So who's he picking out? Let down by a lack of accuracy. Brozovic. He's got options out wide. And a header! Oh, that's a terrific save from the keeper.
Lukaku simply didn't do anything wrong. He was thwarted by brilliance.
And it's Thiago. And here's Lewandowski. Brozovic. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Oh, that's clearly not what he wanted to do. Goretzka is a clever pass. Brozovic. Skriniar. Vecino. Godin. Not long till half-time, and it is still goalless. Done very well to intervene. Good idea, just poorly executed. Vecino. Alexis Sanchez. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Thiago. It's got through. Crunching tackle. Goretzka is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. There is the half-time whistle. Both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. How would you review the first half?
It's been a pretty abject performance. No efforts at goal. I'm struggling to remember the last time we had that.
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break. 0-0. Already up and running for the second half.
Bayern Munich can be...
Thiago! He's pulled off a fine save.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
And it's Goretzka. Kimmich. Martinez. Defenders on the back foot. Out to the right. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Brozovic cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking...
Heads it! Oh, taken with style!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front. And they really commit forward in numbers too. It was all very well drilled.
Bayern Munich break the deadlock.
Oh, half-time has been a blessing for this team. You know, what a great start to the second half.
Vecino. Vecino unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Brozovic drives it forward. Gets it back. Goretzka. He came in hard, very hard. Godin. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
Brozovic. And here's Lukaku. Kandreva. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. Gets it into the middle.
Inter are definitely going about this the right way.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Spot on, Peter.
Ball's out on the left now.
Bayern Munich are clearly looking to kill this game off. It's keeping the ball away from the other end too.
Fry plays it out to the wing. No, that's too long.
Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts because he has put in a real honest shift.
Gnabry. Bayern Munich leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Hernandez with a fine tackle.
Well, it remains to be seen whether they can come up with that little bit of class to rescue the situation, and it needs to be any time now, really.
And it's Gnabry. It's come loose. Tolisso. Bayern Munich Needs to hold on. And there goes the final whistle. Bayern Munich win it by the only goal. Result, no question, the most important thing, however it came. Final score, 1-0.
This game looked to have 0-0 written all over it, but credit to them.
Well, hello and welcome to our coverage of the final day of the International Champions Cup, an event which has seen clubs invited here from right around the globe. This may have only been a short tournament, but it is one that has certainly left its mark here for all the right reasons. The games have been very largely watchable, more than decent, played in a very good spirit, and everybody who has taken part deserves great credit for bringing the game to a new market. Turnout has been fantastic throughout the event, and it is certainly the case here today as well. Let us hope that it all ends just as well. Certainly this is a very, very impressive venue, quite a sight to behold. So then the final opportunity for these distant fans to see their heroes.
Well, I think all the signs are pointing in the right direction, Peter. If the
Bayern Munich have a free kick. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Pavard. Ruben Dias with a good steal, well played. Andre Almeida. Benfica are playing with a pleasing width here.
especially that front line,
Is it working for you?
it's not movement for the sake of it. Yes, it is working for me. There's a purpose to create space.
Kimmich. Alaba drives it forward. Lewandowski plays it out to the wing. He gets past his man. And that has been cleared. Ball's gone out of play. Alaba has come steaming up from the back for this. Gets up to head! Goal! Bayern Munich! A great delivery and a finish to match.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no sledge.
Bayern Munich take the lead, landing the first significant blow in what is certainly a significant contest. In with the challenge. Hardly anything between the sides, and the score is 1-0. Lobs it in gently. Seferovic. Coman. Lewandowski finds himself eased off the ball. Forward it goes. Now it's Rafa Silva. And that's sprayed out wide. Chipped through. Timely intervention. Dinks one in. Nicely worked. Lewandowski just doesn't give up. You just know he'll be in there again before long.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Tries to get it forward quickly. And it's Silva. It's a very good battle there. Terrific to watch. Coman goes long. He's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Andre Almeida plays it over to the other flank. Needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. Gnabry, whose goal-scoring skills have already been evident, and it's played forward. Keeper's got good distance on that. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So there you have it, a close sport half of football. It still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. More than decent game up to now.
Well, that certainly pleased the fans, and the players are definitely happy with that scoreline. The question is now, can they protect it?
Bayern Munich, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. Well, the action has already resumed here. Bayern Munich carrying a one-goal lead. Javi Martinez. Rafa Silva. More than happy to take the muscular approach. A real chance if he can get through. It's a loose ball. Oh, real danger here. Going through. Gnabry. Here comes the corner. And out to safety. Ball's loose. Who's getting there? Good challenge. He just stood firm. Seferovic did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. It's come loose. Pinged forward. Has he found his man? And it's Thiago. Lewandowski. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Andre Almeida. Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they've settled for a riskier approach now to defend this.
He's had a shot! Gnabry. Thiago. Loose ball, who's going to get there? Nothing wrong with that tackle, ball won cleanly. Ruben Dias goes looking. Over to the left, gets into some space. Javi Martinez gets it back.
Benfica are definitely going about this the right way.
Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Just has to be done.
Has a pop! Should have equalised.
Oh, that'll be a major disappointment for him. That should have got his team back in the game.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Pavard. Rafa Silva.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And it's Silva. That is terrific skill. It's a brilliant interception.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
Oh, good interception. Almost there, and the players can feel it.
Well, what we're witnessing now just goes against the grain. They're not going to get back into the game like this.
Gnabry. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Bayern Munich, they have won the International Champions Cup. A fine win in this most prestigious friendly tournament, which has been going from strength to strength since it began several years ago. A genuine test against quality opposition from right around the world. And so to the ceremony. This has been a short but a wonderful tournament. It has served as a fine medium to bring football to new fans. The winners, fine ambassadors too, in the cause of the beautiful game. Bayern Munich stand at the dawn of yet another league campaign. The overwhelming question being, of course, how ready are they? It's a great time to be a fan. Smiles are beaming, expectations are up. They've been deprived of the game during the off-season. It feels like an eternity. New hopes, new faces, but the same old game. That match-day feeling is well and truly back. The Bayern fans singing their songs. This indeed is a super club in so many ways. So everybody starts on nothing. Last season is in the past. We are all equals.
Yes, Peter, and I believe that year on year the game is going from strength to strength.
He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Philippe Coutinho did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Bayern Munich come into this game with a new look management structure. It has been all changed for them.
Yeah, it has, and it's a decision that seems to have the support of the fans, or at least that's the impression I got from talking to many of them on the way in.
Pavard gets it back. He's out once more. Pavard battles to win it back. Dinks one in. Beautifully executed. Jerome Boateng. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
He's thrust his way through. Forward it goes. Tolisso. Either side yet able to find the net. Thiago. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Good run through the middle, but belts one. Oh, the kick has done ever so well.
Oh, that's a sparkling save, absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Can't get the better of his opposite number, and it's played forward. Gets wrestled off the ball. Philippe Coutinho. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Thiago. Tolisso. Alaba. Finds himself eased off the ball. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Preston keep the ball, but can't do anything meaningful with it. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Kimmich. And it's Alaba. He's had a shot! He's got it!
And grabbing that opening goal so close to half-time too affords them that extra little psychological edge. And once one of your main men that's doing the damage, it just grows the togetherness and it grows the spirit.
That is just remarkable, the amount of bend he got on that.
You know, Peter, from the moment it left his foot, it looked unstoppable. That was thumped.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Still a fragile lead, though. They can't afford to sit on this.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Kimmich. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So there you have it, post-sport half of football. It still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. Very decent game up to now.
Well, you obviously have to give credit to the front men for the half-time lead, but I think the midfield can really pat themselves on the back too. They worked tirelessly for me.
Bayern Munich head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. Already up and running for the second half. Bayern Munich carrying a 1-goal lead. There's a long ball. Preston are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. Tolisso. Perisic. Oh, some tackle that. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Nothing wrong with that tackle, ball won cleanly. Boateng does well there, alert. And it's Thiago. And he heaves it forward. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Just brushed off the ball there.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
He's got away. Rashford. Up to meet it. Into the pieces. He scored. 2 to the good. They have breathing space. He was really quick to react to the initial save, and he has his reward.
But for me, that's just pure predatory brilliance. It's not so much the finish, but the way he read the situation when nobody else was even alert to it. It's fantastic.
He's made it 2, and no doubt he's hungry for more. Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, at 1-0 this...
Alaba sees a free kick for that. More than happy to take the muscular approach. Preston have a free kick. In with a header! Oh, what a lovely delivery, it deserved better.
In this game, you're always striving to gain an advantage or produce a surprise element to things, and the quicker the delivery, I think the more chance you have, and you should have done better there.
And here's Nugent. Chance! Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Coutinho is effectively being marked out of the game here.
Yeah, and they finally reacted, but they could have been more switched on before he scored.
got the ball glued to his feet. Fired deep, gets up to head it! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Well, they're definitely going about things the right way, Peter. A goal soon can boost their energy levels now.
Rashford knocks it away. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. And it's the goalkeepers to claim. What a ball this has turned out to be. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Coutinho having a look. And this is the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between the sides. Great reaction! The message is clear, none shall pass. Brings it to a close. Bayern Munich have their win on opening day. The season perfectly teed up. Your reflections then, Jim?
The pre-season and all that hard work has been worth it now. A winning start that gets everyone in the right mood.
Just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin for joining us and to wish you a very good day. Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. So what a stage for the players to take to here ahead of such an important game. And looking down the list of names, it does look, Jim, as though it's going to be a 5-3-2.
Conservatism would appear to be at play, Peter. However, we don't quite know what their motives are just yet. It could well be as it looks, but it might also be a way of deceiving the opposition into thinking that they're just going to sit back and then hope to produce an aggressive counter-attack or two. This system can accommodate that, and I certainly hope we're going to get something positive in response, and it's not going to be all defence.
We have already started here. Nedved is making his first appearance for his new team today. What can we look forward to seeing from him, Jim?
Well, look, he's out there to supply. He's out there to run at that defence and get crosses into the box. But we won't be neglecting the other side of his game either, because he's a tough cookie and he doesn't let opponents get the better of him too easily. He'll track back for fun.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And it's Rooney. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Wisdom plays a clever pass. Bayern Munich picked up 3 valuable points on opening day, and now a chance to build on that. Let down by a lack of accuracy. Seems now to be all about width.
Well, when you have the personnel to create in wide areas, then they need to see as much of the ball as possible. This game is in need of some excitement. It needs help, and it's down to the creative and striking top.
Real chance! Perisic. Coutinho. Thiago plotting from out on the right-hand side. And that was asking just too much of him. Wisdom. And here's Rashford. Now it's Philippe Coutinho. Curtis Davis goes looking. Nedved.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Rashford. Rooney. Gets a good foot in there. And it's Wisdom. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. It's Rashford! It's off target and by quite a way.
Rashford put absolutely everything he had into that. Maybe better look next time.
Wisdom. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Dowell. Curtis Davis. Dowell. Huddleston. Rooney. Wisdom. Lovely bit of skill there. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
And we've reached half-time. So neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's an interesting game up to now, but still goals. Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. So we're just settling back into this second half. A tight old game so far. Can that change now? Wisdom. Huddleston. Dowell. And here's Huddleston. Ledved. Oh, that's a waste. Dowell. Wisdom. Still nothing to reflect upon in terms of goals here. It is 0-0. Dowell. Pavard gets it back, and he's looking at the referee, and the referee is shaking his head. Rooney. And, oh, that's too long. Chance! No, too much on it. Huddleston. Huddleston drives it forward. Kimmich. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence. Thiago! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Kimmich. It's Teresic! He is off the hook. That's personal relief.
Well, the work rate to win the ball back was fantastic, and it set up the opportunity. That's great effort.
And it's Rooney. He's had a shot!
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
It's on a plate.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And here's Rashford. Now surely, he's gone for it! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Oh, no, that was a chance. What a chance.
So here comes the substitution. Well, the referee's seen the board, and he's going to allow a double change to go ahead now. Curtis Davis. Bayern Munich are repeatedly frustrated here in the face of this rearguard. Time is getting away from them. Rooney. Oh, that's clearly not what he wanted to do. Forward it goes. Oh, well played, he saw that coming. Oh, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Ledved with the foul. And it's Huddleston. Huddleston hits that long. Teresic. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. And stalemate. One, if not for fans, then perhaps for coaches, satisfied by organisation and solidity, with a cutting edge. Well, good afternoon, everybody. It is terrific to have you along for our live coverage of this eagerly awaited contest. It should provide some terrific entertainment on what is turning into a rather imperfect afternoon. The weathermen rarely get it wrong, and they have warned us that there is rain on its way. Shouldn't be bad enough in any sense meaningfully to impact on the game of football, but it is a factor to be taken into consideration. Plenty of other factors, of course, principally each side's concern for the strengths of the other. The Bayern fans singing their songs. This indeed is a super club in so many ways. Going for goal! Just off target.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
Done very well to intervene. Gnabry, and here's Rashford. Gnabry gets away from his opponent. Trying to get there. And it's played forward. Millwall coming into this game after drawing their first 2 games of the season. Tried to play it through.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. Managed to get it away. And it's Thiago. You can get that clear.
Rashford really got caught in a trap there, and he just couldn't get out.
Rashford! Ball's loose, and he's after it. Thiago. It's Munich! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Has he found his man? Oh, good interception. Hernandez. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. And the ball's come loose, and the change... Oh, that is asking for trouble. Pavard goes looking. And it's Thiago. Philippe Coutinho. Nedved. Has a hit! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
Rashford just couldn't steer it on target. Everything else was up there.
Thiago. Forward it goes. He's gone for it! Oh, that's a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
And it's the goalkeeper's to claim.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
It's being played forward. Loses his balance and loses the ball. Hoists it forward. Nedved. Philippe Coutinho! A great save, real class.
Philippe Coutinho really must have felt he had the measure of the keeper then, but how wrong he was.
Towering header! Decent effort as the first half draws to a close. Fascinating half, full of talking points, not least that last very, very late one. The midway point of the game.
Bayern Munich ended that first half in such a strong fashion. I think we'll just have to wait and see now if they can rekindle that drive and that determination. It's been great commitment, and that has to...
Millwall have a free kick. Finds him, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Keeps everyone guessing. Philippe Coutinho. Thiago. Scalac. Thiago gets it back. Gnabry. Tries to get it forward quickly. Floats one over. Neuer can pick that up. It's Gnabry. Dicks one in. And he heaves it forward. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Coutinho. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Scalac. Well played, he saw that coming. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah, I mean, I think he did well to spot the run. He just didn't get enough behind it. It happens.
Drives it towards the front. Millwall have it back. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Gnabry. Right through the middle. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Plays it out to the flank.
Well, it's a crossing feast here, but I'd advise them to keep a variety in their play to avoid being found out and stopped.
Yeah, nobody's going to argue with that. Hernandez does well to read it and intercepts. Now it's Philippe Coutinho. It's Lewandowski! Sticks it away!
Well, what a signal that is for the opposition. There really isn't much time to get a goal back now. Talking about drama.
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before and no doubt they'll work it again.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's how you make an impact as a sub. You know, when most are tiring, you can impose a freshness and energy to best effect. What an introduction.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Well, that's the currency he deals in, and he's come good yet again. Never the one to let you down in these situations.
Nedved was not to be moved. Boateng battles to win it back.
Look, with time running out, they have to get the ball in the penalty box, and if it means a long punt, then so be it. They've got to give themselves a chance.
And here's Lewandowski. Coutinho. Philippe Coutinho plays it in. It's Lewandowski!
Bayern Munich clearly seem to have lost their passing accuracy.
And that's it. What a game. End to end, it flew by, and in the end, it all came down to just the odd goal. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Bayern Munich simply made their superiority.
Well, welcome everybody to a part of the world where football really matters. There is a healthy tension, great expectation building in the lead-up to kick-off here. A little bit grey overhead, and indeed the forecast is for a drop or two of rain as the day grows older. But regardless of that, there is a lovely backdrop here. The ambience is good, smashing noise from both sets of supporters, and expectations high in both camps. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely picture-perfect for a game of this nature. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Luis Alberto is making his debut for his new club today. Anything you can tell us about him, Jim?
Well, he's a really reliable, accurate passer, but he doesn't just knock it sideways. He's always looking for that forward pass. Killer ball. He's a nightmare to defend against, because if you leave him the tiniest of gaps, then he'll find it.
Throw it. And they've been caught out here. Hull stuck on just one win from the first three. Where do they need to get better?
I think throughout...
Oh, real danger here. He gets... It's Rashford! And he nearly went all the way.
On the threshold of perfection, just not this time.
Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Pavard plays it forward. Luis Alberto. Neither side yet able to find the net. Hull were on the receiving end of some fairly harsh criticism, mainly about the tactical choices made by the boss.
Yeah, but he brought the criticism upon himself by making substitutions that didn't really make sense. They added confusion when he really needed cohesion.
Luis Alberto tries to get it forward quickly. Right through the middle. Going through. And here's Nedved. Hits one! And he's there to clear it.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
And it's played forward. Good idea, just poorly executed. Now the counter. Chip through. He's got options out wide. Tries a shot! Looks to clip it forward. Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Gnabry. Needed a better pass there. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Gets the better of his man. Goes for the cross. Nedved drives it forward. There's the whistle for half-time. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Bayern Munich really have looked a bit disjointed to me. Their passing has let them down in key moments, but that's also due for the need of better movement to create more options in the danger areas, something the manager, I think, has to stress to them now.
And after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. Well, the action has already resumed here.
Well, that first 45 minutes didn't deliver as we'd hoped. Lots of effort, but a lack of quality with the finishing has left us hoping that someone can step up and produce something a little more magical.
Drives it towards the front. Kimmich. Bayern Munich were relieved to hold on for a win last time round, and go again now. And it's Gnabry. It's got through. Lewandowski! Oh, that's a fine save!
Lewandowski is very sporting here to acknowledge the quality of the save. A lovely little footballing moment.
Play for a throw. Not long left, and still we await the breakthrough. Coached through there. Fired in. In comes the corner. It's gone out for a throw-in. Henriksen. Hoists it forward. Promising move that. Good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. Cuts it out.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
And here's Lewandowski. Luis Alberto! Hull can make their change now with a break in play. Alaba plays it out to the flank. And that has been cleared. chance! Swung over. Good take by the keeper, he's read that well. Luis Alberto, looking as though he's being given special treatment here. Treatment he could well do without.
Well, they know he's the root of potential problems, Peter, and they seem intent on uprooting that problem, like that.
And he heaves it forward. Hull making another change here. Henriksen goes looking.
Look, this can still go either way.
Shoots! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Hull making consecutive changes here.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle. Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
It's Rashford! And the follow-up! Great strike! Oh, that is asking for trouble. Goes for goal!
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Pretty robust, but it's got the job done. He's played him through. Oh, not quite.
They seem to have lost their sense of direction. It should be higher up the pitch.
And that's it. Well, it looked 0-0 from a fair way out. Little craft or guile or penetration. Defence is largely untroubled. It's goals. And after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking? Well, a very good evening to you as you join us for tonight's live game. Unfortunately, our weather forecast is somewhat less than promising. We're told to expect intermittent spells of heavy rain, which might very well impact on the quality of the football later. It'll certainly add a new dimension, especially for those players who like to keep hold of the ball. A few anxious faces hoping it will all somehow stay away, but I have to tell you that we are told is an extremely unlikely scenario. The Bayern fans singing their songs. This indeed is a super club in so many ways. And that gets things running. Kimmich hoists it forward. Well positioned to make that interception. Gnabry provides an outlet. Gnabry. Gnabry with the delivery. Thiago drives it forward. Here it comes. That's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Gnabry with the delivery. Dyer. Van der Horn sends it forward. Coutinho. And it's played forward. Swansea getting a lot of touches here, but they're not making much progress. Ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. And here's Rashford. Gnabry. Referee has just said play on.
Well, both sides have actually looked poor going forward. We've hardly seen anything meaningful yet.
Gnabry. Chance! It's out for a goal kick. It's over the line, and that'll be a goal kick. Thiago. Coutinho. And he heaves it forward. Kimmich. Van der Horn. Forward it goes. Van der Horn goes looking. Drives it towards the front.
Andre Ayew really got caught in a trap there, and he just couldn't get out.
Just brushed off the ball there. Pavard. Forward quickly, tries to locate someone up front, done very well to intervene. Dyer, Alaba battles to win it back. And the half-time whistle goes, so neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goalless. What's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, they've never really been threatened in the first half. I think it's been a magnificent team effort. The work rate has been superb. Very, very organised.
Rashford! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Rashford simply didn't do anything wrong. He was thwarted by brilliance.
Great leap! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. He's had a shot! And he's there to make a great save.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
And that's been levered clear. Out for a throw. And that's another throw. Gnabry takes aim with a cross. Shoots! Keeper's not concerned by that.
Yeah, on another occasion, all that went wrong may come right.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent. And it's Coutinho. And the through ball is intercepted. Van der Horn tries to get it forward quickly. He's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. He gets past his man. Deftly done.
Well, it seems obvious that the plan is to try and get their passing game going again, but not with that lack of quality.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. Hoists it forward. Gnabry, he's got away. That's great strength. He's had a goal! Rashford has a shot! He scores! Just the pick-me-up the whole game needs. Rashford did well there. He was onto it in a trice.
That's just great play, Peter. A textbook example for any wannabe footballers out there on positioning and movement.
Bayern Munich take the lead.
The perfect display, and the old saying comes to mind, when the going gets tough, etc.
Nice touch. Gets away from his opponent.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Spot on, Peter.
And here's Coutinho. Alaba pumps it into the area. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Out towards the flank. Alaba goes for the cross. Knocks it away. And here's Thiago.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Ayew desperately wants to get on the end of this. Finishing line very much in sight now. Bayern Munich are on the cusp of their 5th clean sheet on the bounce.
And it's a great watch. There's an art to good defence too, and if they can continue on this run, it starts to turn into something really, really impressive.
Pavard gets it back.
Well, it remains to be seen whether they can come up with that little bit of class to rescue this situation. And it needs to be any time now, really.
Bayern Munich just have to run down the clock. And here's Rashford. Gnabry. Real chance! Really well taken goal. And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
It's rarely a problem when that much time is afforded in the penalty box. Nobody sensed where the danger was lurking, and the finish was made a lot easier.
2 up, and the referee brings it to a close. So they have their win, they had all the answers to whatever the opposition threw at them, and the results followed inevitably. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Bayern Munich simply imposed their strength from start to finish, and this became as predictable
Absolutely glorious weather here as we welcome you to a football match of considerable significance, great consequence in this part of the world. They've been talking about this one for a while and they have rolled up to it in fantastic numbers. You should have seen the roads outside the ground in the hour or two leading up to it. It has been bumper to bumper, the traffic has been extraordinary, but the level of expectation is also very, very high. And these supporters, great leap! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Cuts it out. Moore. Tries to get it forward quickly. Pavard positions himself well and cuts it out. Now it's Lewandowski. He's got away. Hits one! The defence can get it clear. Ball's loose. Who's getting there? Alaba. Aimed in towards the centre. Moore attempts a clearance.
It's a busy front line, lots of movement.
And is that working for you?
Well, not really. To be honest, I'm not a great fan of taking goal potential away from the penalty box.
Reading, whose last result owes so much to the astuteness of their manager.
Yeah, he had a problem, but he was confident he had the players to fix it, and his willingness to take risks is what I liked, and that worked an absolute treat.
And it's Alaba. Luis Alberto. Lewandowski. That looks a foul. Yeah, referee's given it. Lewandowski. Lewandowski! Knocks it away. Gnabry! Fires from distance, and a second time! You can get that clear. Chance to shoot! And that'll go straight through to the keeper. Gnabry goes long. Defending of the desperate variety. He's there to receive it, and he's there to cut it out. Hoists it forward, gets away from his opponent. Hernandez drives it forward. Luis Alberto. And he's going long. Tries to get it clear. And the half-time whistle goes. And both sides have drawn blanks and have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. look back on the first 45 minutes.
A game of real excitement to wallow in, Peter. They've got a shoot-on-sight policy in operation, and here's to more.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. So we're already into the second period. No score in the first half. Who's ready to go for it now? Bayern Munich are the standout defensive side of the moment. They've not conceded in their last 5. And there's a long ball. Well read, he sorted that out. Moore can hoist it clear. Oh, that's clearly not what he wanted to do. Loose ball, who's going to get that? And it's Thiago. It's come through. Hits one!
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Reading going about it patiently, perhaps too patiently. And if you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing. Looking for space out wide. And he's cut it out. Lewandowski plays it out to the flank. Gnabry. Not long left, and still we await the breakthrough. And it's played forward. Oh, he's not going to get that. Now it's Lewandowski. Coutinho. Oh, that is lovely footwork. Alaba has it in a wide position, so what next? Big chance!
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
Coutinho. Oh, some tackle that. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. And Coutinho!
Yeah, just thinking about the goalkeeper again, he really had to be at his best, didn't he?
Going through. Hernandez battles with it back. Oh, he's tripped him right on the cusp of the penalty area. The referee has given a free kick just outside the box.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
He's through and all along has a pop!
Bayern Munich merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
There's going to be another change here.
Yeah, it was pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle. Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Adam looking to run onto it. Adam. Here comes the corner. And time is up. Well, it looked 0-0 from a fair way out. Little craft or guile or penetration. The defence is largely untroubled. It's goals. Hello, good afternoon to one and all. Like you, we are very much ready to go here and looking forward to a game that has been the topic for universal conversation in this part of the world for much of the last few days. It's dry at the moment, but the forecasters have warned us of impending rain. There's no certainty about that, but when it does come, it shouldn't affect the dynamics of a match which has so much riding on it. Everything a brilliant shade of red here, even indeed the outer skin of the stadium when its mightiest occupants are in town. We have already started here. Hemed has a goal! This could fall anywhere! Alaba tries to get it forward quickly. Nedved. Hemed! Schüller gets it back. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Hemed. And he's cut it out. Gnabry. Bayern Munich are the standout defensive side of the moment. They've not conceded in their last 5. Finds himself eased off the ball. Gnabry has a look inside the box. Gnabry into the middle. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. And he's there to clear it. Thiago. Big chance! No, not this time.
Well, the hold-up play as that move was being constructed was important for the runners, and more really should have been made of it.
No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Very well to intervene. Thiago drives it forward, and it's Rashford. Rashford is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Good idea, it's Perisic! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
That was great pressure to force the initial error, Peter. It's the perfect example as to why this is a favourite tactic of a lot of teams these days.
Tries to dink it in. He could have been in, just needed a better final ball.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
There's the shot! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
And here's Gnabry.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
He gets past his man.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Cuts it out. Hemed. Schüller battles to win it back. Decent looking ball. And now the breakaway. He's got away. And the shot! Goal! Bayern Munich! With half-time at hand. Perfect timing. He was urged to shoot, and he duly delivered.
Well, I think the keeper has every reason to rip into that defence for allowing him to get into such a good position.
Bayern Munich get themselves into the lead.
Still a fragile lead, though. They can't afford to sit on this.
That is going to be the final action of the first half. So there you have it, a close sport half of football. It still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. All a decent game up to now. To attack on the first 45 minutes.
Bayern Munich, I suspect, will be a little irked that they haven't established a bigger lead. However, they have the ability and personality to fix that.
Bayern Munich come off having scored the only goal of the game so far. It's been tight, it's been exciting. There is certainly plenty for us to chew on during the break. And we are already promptly back underway. Bayern Munich carrying a one-goal lead. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Here it comes. Bayern Munich are ahead here by what is still the only goal. And it's Perisic. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. And the counter is on.
That's just an example of overcommitting, and they're fortunate for the quality of the intervention. It was vital.
Hoists it forward. Kyle. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Gnabry looking to run onto it. A real chance to break. Going through. Gnabry has a shot! Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Oh, they could break here. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Forward it goes. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. Gnabry. And here's Thiago. So Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
Whistle's gone, that's foul. Goes for goal! And that could come back to haunt them.
Oh, that could prove a pivotal moment in this match. They needed that goal badly, you know.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. They are right into last chance territory. Hoists it and shoots!
Well, it remains to be seen whether they can come up with that little bit of class to rescue the situation, and it needs to be any time now, really.
It's a loose ball.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
And that will be the final act. Terrific contest. It really might have tipped either way. The margins were tiny, just a goal in it. And that was enough. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, to me, this is a result, Peter, that says an awful lot more than the scoreline suggests. You know, after the goal, the team just settled down and looked surprisingly comfortable and
Good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much-anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. This place simply a monument to the game. So much prestige, so much pride, so much passion whenever football is played here. The action has already started. And here's Lewandowski. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. Lewandowski plays a clever pass. Ball's gone out of play. Has a pop! And he just whacks it away. Struck first time.
Bayern Munich have created a real intensity from the start, and there's no sign of any let-up.
And the volley. Keeper's not concerned by that.
Well, Peter, he clearly felt he was being invited to shoot, and it wasn't the worst decision he could have made.
Bayern Munich have made this tremendous start, Jim. What's the reason for it?
Well, I think team spirit. I think it's something that often gets overlooked, but this team has it in abundance. There's an unselfishness about them.
And Coutinho! A real chance and a real let-off. Ince plays it out to the wing. It's a loose ball. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Oh no, that's not the ball he wanted. Pavard. Stoke seek a performance here which reflects rather better on the boss. He's taken a fair amount of criticism in the wake of the last game.
Yeah, but he brought the criticism upon himself by making substitutions that didn't really make sense. They added confusion when he really needed cohesion.
Now it's Philippe Coutinho. And it's Thiago. And here's Canabry. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Keeper sends it forward. Coutinho just brushed off the ball there. Woods demonstrating fabulous determination. He just will not be beaten. More than happy to take the muscular approach. Hoists it forward. And it's played forward. Oh, good interception. Martin's Indy. And here's Vokes.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Gets the ball. Great leap! Martin's Indy knocks it away. Luis Alberto. Smith with the clearance. McLean. Shawcross. Up towards the front line. Woods. Jerome Boateng. And it's Alaba. Coutinho. Philippe Coutinho! And it's a goal!
Well, let me assure you that scoring just before half-time is always a real treat. And when it's one of your top talents who delivers it, it just seems to fuel confidence that little bit more. Bayern Munich are...
And we hit half-time, so there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Well, they showed glimpses of some wonderful football to go in with the lead at half-time, and that's definitely pleased the fans. I think they'll be looking to keep this intensity up now in the second half.
Bayern Munich, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. And we're already back underway here. A solid... Ward. Short cross. That's been drilled forward.
Bayern Munich clearly seem to have lost their passing accuracy, something they're obviously going to have to fix pretty quickly now.
Stoke are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. Federici sends that a long way. Now it's Gnabry. He's left his man. This could fall anywhere. And they've been caught out here. Shawcross plays it forward. Looking to break out here. Badu Ndiaye goes looking. Bayern Munich are in superb form defensively. 5 consecutive clean sheets. Forward it goes. That'll be a throw-in. Martin's Indy. Ince. Alaba tries to get it forward quickly. And it's Lewandowski. Dinks one in. And he's there to clear it. Short cross. Has he found his man? That's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Martin's Indy positions himself well and cuts it out. Now it's Philippe Coutinho. Allen created that super goal to produce a lead in their last game. Smith drives it forward. Defending was strong and firm. And here's Vokes. And it's McClay. And here's Allen. Out to the left it goes. Incoming cross. He's gone for it!
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And Vokes! Oh, that's a waste.
That was good defensive pressure to give him less manoeuvring room.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Federici gets it upfield. Ndiaye. And it's McClay.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Who's the talking to, I think? Yes, it is.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Bayern Munich looking to pull clear here. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. He's gone for it! Oh, how's that for a goal? Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Dispatched expertly, nicely done. Bayern Munich take a 2-goal lead and things should be comfortable from here on in. Forward it goes. Pavard. Kimmich. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. And here's Vokes. Coman finds himself eased off the ball. Thiago. Coman plays it forward. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. A decent win via a very competent performance. Without doubt they were the better side, and the result reflects as much. How do you look back on the game then, Jim? Well, good afternoon, everybody. It is terrific to have you along for our live coverage of this eagerly awaited contest. It should provide some terrific entertainment on what is turning into a rather imperfect afternoon. The weathermen rarely get it wrong, and they have warned us that there is rain on its way. Shouldn't be bad enough in any sense meaningfully to impact on the game of football, but it is a factor to be taken into consideration. Plenty of other factors, of course, principally each side's concern for the strengths of the other. It is a venue this which simply adds to the spectacle of the game it stages, one of the most impressive arenas in this part of the world. Well, a quick look at the opposition, and results really have not been good for them at all just recently. They haven't won at all in the last three.
Testing times lie ahead, Peter. The problem is that it's hard to draw on any positive at the moment, even though they'll claim that they're not quite getting the breaks just now. Lady Luck has seemingly turned her back.
Chance! I really don't think you could expect anything better from the goalkeeper then. We're near heroic territory.
He's through the middle. Rashford has a goal! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
Plays it out to the flank. It's a fine run and he's happy to keep going. Corner then. And it's been taken short. Oh, shooting chance! That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. And it's been taken straight back. And it's played forward. Hoists it forward. Blackburn have been scoring with pleasing consistency. Goals in each of the last 5 games. It'll be a throw-in. Thiago. Well, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Going for goal! Oh, smart save, he had plenty to do.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Ball's gone out of play. From immediate danger. And here's Muller. Knocks it away. Alaba. Kimmich. Out towards the flank. Kimmich boasts the best accuracy figures in the team when it comes to passing. Luis Alberto. He's got away. Aimed in towards the centre. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Vicious little by way of goal-mouth action yet. Rashford! A great save, real class.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Up to meet it! And that's been levered clear. Kimmich. Danger averted for now. In with the challenge. Pavard. Had a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Müller is fouled. Perhaps the final meaningful act of the first half. And a real chance to break the deadlock. Oh, that's quite incredible!
Well, I'm happy to admit that I didn't really see that coming, but I'm very glad it did, and you can only eulogise about such excellence. The finish was imperious, the player immense.
Dispatched expertly, nicely done. Bayern Munich take the lead, 1-0.
Yeah, and they know there's plenty of work left in this one, Peter, before they can actually say that the job is over.
Bayern Munich finished this first half with a trademark flourish. And it's half-time here. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football. One still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Bayern Munich, I suspect, will be a little irked that they haven't established a bigger lead. However, they have the ability and personality to fix that.
Bayern Munich go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Bayern Munich going well here, and they're in a good position to kick on and add to their lead. They don't have to overcommit, but they can place more emphasis on stretching their advantage without necessarily neglecting things defensively.
And it's Downing. What an adventurous run from a defender. Oh, nice touch. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled.
Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those raking passes just to spread the play.
And he's there to cut it out. Clears it out of harm's way. He'll hit it! Oh, nearly. Bayern Munich are the epitome of solidity. They've not conceded in 5 games. Looks to clip it forward.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Just has to be done.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Out to the left it goes. That's the throw. Gnabry gets away from his opponent. Pumps it into the area.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Now it's Müller. Müller, he's left his man. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
Alaba taking charge of the dead ball. Just off target.
A more than decent attempt.
Goes long. Downing provides an outlet. Muller. Beautifully done. Gets up to head it! Oh, and that should have been two.
He got too ahead of himself there, thinking how he could have made things safe.
Bayern Munich making consecutive changes here. Coached through there. Muller. And a header!
Bayern Munich are looking to make this one safe. They want to reduce the risk.
Tries to locate someone up front. And it's Muller. Coman. And that's a throw-in.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle.
Thiago. Defence has got rid of that. And here's Muller. And here's Thiago. Muller. Oh, sweet feet. Kimmich. And here's Muller. Oh, really good feet. And the defence can get it clear. Blackburn have it back and they can go again. Played out to the right. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Bayern Munich, hold on. It's a narrow squeak, bit of luck, some judgment. 1-0 the score at the final whistle. How would you summarise what we've seen today then? Wherever you are on this most pleasant evening, there has been a clamour. The car parks are full. There is a tot of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. an atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. Everything a brilliant shade of red here, even indeed the outer skin of the stadium when its mightiest occupants are in town. We have already started here. Luton have statistically the worst defence in the league. McManaman pings it out wide, played back in. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. And it's Perisic. Perisic goes hurtling down that left-hand side. Forward it goes. Luton have failed to win any of their last 5 away games. Tries to get it forward quickly. Done very well to intervene. Now it's Gnabry. Hoists it forward. Good idea, just poorly executed. Kimmich. And that's been levered clear. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Gnabry. It's being played forward. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Bayern Munich are the epitome of solidity. They've not conceded in 5 games. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Gnabry looking to get on the... Oh, that is asking for trouble. Gets the better of his man. A chance! Real chance! He's done very well to get to that.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
Defending of the desperate variety. Luis Alberto. He's got options out wide. Perisic finds himself back in the starting side for the first time in a while. He's left his man. Another throw-in. Managed to get it away. And out to safety. A corner? Yes, it is. Luis Alberto tries to swing it in. Deftly done. And that'll go straight through to the keeper. Finds himself eased off the ball. Tolisso, and it's Gnabry. Gnabry. Oh, that is lovely footwork. Delivers across. He could be in here. And we've reached half-time. So neither team has broken through. But certainly not to the want of trying. An interesting game up to now, but still goals. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
I think it's been a very impressive defensive effort. They've never been broken down and contained the opposition attack extremely well.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. So we're already into the second period. Gnabry! Yeah, he's fouled him there. And a real chance to break the deadlock. Alaba ready to try one. Alberto! Oh, that's just stunning!
And you know, this could well prove to be a pivotal moment in the match too. One of the star names scoring an absolute cracker to change the complexion of this second half. In front once more and with momentum.
Dispatched expertly, nicely done. Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Well, listen, a few words of advice and encouragement from the manager during the break can often straighten things out, and it's paid off here.
Alaba drives it forward. Luton, whose manager came in for a bit of flack after their previous result.
Listen, there's just no hiding place, and it was refreshing to hear him admit to getting it wrong. He miscalculated.
Has a pop! He scores!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
Luton grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Chance to squeeze it through. No, not quite. It's a promising ball. Let's put a stop to that. Hernandez battles to win it back. Luis Alberto used to play some football in Italy. Gets it back. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. And it's played forward. Luton have it back and they can go again. Going for goal! Straight at the keeper.
That's just literally playing into his hands.
He gets past his man. Lewandowski. Oh, it's open. It's Lewandowski! Goal! Bayern Munich! And again they hit the front. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Lewandowski showed real composure then. I mean, how often do you see a player do everything right until he gets into the box, only to completely kind of fluff the finish? Not him.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, that's the currency he deals in, and he's come good yet again. Never the one to let you down in these situations.
Well played, he saw that coming. With a delicate ball. Good challenge, he just stood firm.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Back to the keeper and go again. Keeper's got good distance on that. And he's made sure that that won't get through. Now it's Perisic. Luis Alberto. The referee is... tries to get it clear. Well, it's gone out again, and so we'll have a repeat corner. Tolisso appears to be in some real discomfort. Is it his leg?
Yeah, and I hope for his sake that it's cramp, meaning it'll be a quicker fix.
He's going to continue, it seems, albeit a little gingerly. Great leap! Danger averted for now. Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Just brushed off the ball there. And he's there to hoof it away. And that's it. Bayern Munich have held on. A knife-edge game, a single goal margin, but they have won it. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Bayern Munich simply...
Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. It is a venue this which simply adds to the spectacle of the game it stages. One of the most impressive arenas in this part of the world. And that gets things running. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
It's got to be the so very versatile Thomas Muller, a player who never seems to stop running. And
yeah, I'm inclined to agree. And it's Coutinho. Look at the defender bombing forward. And back out it comes. Referee's given a throw. Leandro Bacuna. Now a chance to break. Out towards the flank. Beautifully done. Time to deliver. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. Out to the right, loses his balance and loses the ball. There are a few waiting for it. Coutinho has been included in the starting 11 for the first time in some weeks. Luis Alberto. Well, they are working very hard to get it wide now, Jim.
Yeah, I think they've decided to concentrate on working the flanks to help the production line. It's where the room is.
He gets past his man. Coutinho. Bamba gets it away. Bayern Munich, clearly one of the informed teams in the league right now. 5 wins out of 5 coming into this game, and hopes for them are rising all the time.
In with a header! Another chance! Goal! Bayern Munich!
Rashford with a predatory goal.
Oh, Peter, you can't teach that. You either have it or you don't. His anticipation is on another level to everyone else's. Superb.
Bayern Munich take the lead.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
Gets it back. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. It's a long pass, but not the most accurate. Oh, he has stuck it into his own net!
Well, that wasn't in the script, and you have to feel for him, Peter. It's ended in some embarrassment.
Fortuitous as it may have been, they all count one. And it's got through. Has gone out. Pavard drives it forward. Gets wrestled off the ball. Luis Alberto. And it's Muller. And here's Rashford. He's made sure that that won't get through. Bayern Munich are in control here on the brink of half-time. Pavard battles to win it back. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Hoylett. Can he deliver? Lovely feet. Bakuna. Hits one! Coutinho with good energy in defence as well.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out.
Chip through. And that is going to be the final action of the first half.
Well, it's hard to say whether a 2-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Bayern Munich sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. And we're already back underway here. There will be a throw-in. More than happy to take the muscular approach. Hoylett. Bayern Munich picked up all 3 points from their previous game. The win, however narrow, really important. Oh, well defended, that had to be done.
Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
That has certainly certainly tested the keeper.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra-sharp.
Leandro Bacuna plays it forward quickly. It's a promising ball. It's Bacuna. Chance! Oh, shame, that was nicely worked.
Well, we call that the slide rule pass. Time to absolute perfection. Quality ball.
Luis Alberto. Done very well to intervene. Well, they could break here. Leandro Bacuna. Boateng does well to read it and intercepts. And now the breakaway, right through the middle.
That's just an example of overcommitting, and they're fortunate for the quality of the intervention. It was vital.
Incoming cross. Big chance!
Oh, it's die-hard defence, and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
Muller goes long. And that's been won straight back. Leandro Bacuna with a good steal, well played. A real chance to break. He's one-on-one, surely! And that has put paid to that. Could move up a gear here. Muller. Muller with the delivery. And that has been cleared. Going for goal! It's anyone's ball. Here comes the corner. Time for a change in personnel.
Well, he's worked so hard for his side, as you would expect, but you couldn't help notice that he was starting to labour a bit, so it's no surprise.
Nicely measured pass. He's left his man. Time is desperately short now, but it is a corner. That has sent him sprawling. Muller. And it's Rashford. He's got away. Rashford. Rashford. A chance! And he's there to cut it out. Looking for a decent ball in. 2 minutes to be added on. Bullet. Cardiff have a free kick.
Sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Bacuna. Loose ball, who's going to get that? And that is that. Bayern Munich did it. Terrific team effort to satisfy both the boss and the fans. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Yeah, we knew there was a sizable gap in the quality of both squads, and the story was told in predictable fashion.
That's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all. Well, welcome everybody to a part of the world where football really matters. There is a healthy tension, great expectation building in the lead-up to kick-off here. A little bit grey overhead, and indeed the forecast is for a drop or two of rain as the day grows older. But regardless of that, there is a lovely backdrop here. The ambience is good, smashing noise from both sets of supporters, and expectations high in both camps. And this must be amongst the favoured arenas of supporters all over the world. It really does have a very special feel to it. And already we're underway here. Bayern Munich are the form side of the moment. 5 wins on the bounce. Gnabry. That'll be a throw-in. Bayern Munich must be pretty concerned about this fixture pile-up.
Yeah, and when you've got fixture congestion, it only takes an injury or... Luis Alberto!
Luis Alberto, and the shot! Up to meet it! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Bayern Munich applying all the early pressure.
I know it's still early, but they're showing the better signs. No caution from them.
Well, defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Shapes to shoot! And he's there to make a great save.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Lewandowski. Still goalless at the moment. Tries to switch the play. And it's Lewandowski. Just brushed off the ball there. Forward it goes. Pugh. Pavard gets his foot in there. Pugh showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Tries to stroke it through. Cameron tries to get it forward quickly. That'll be a throw. Kimmich is statistically the team's best passer of the ball. Hoists it forward. Trying to get there. It's a long ball, but it's not hit its target. And it's Lewandowski. Luis Alberto. He's got away. It's a very good battle there. Terrific to watch. Cameron. Pugh. Looks to thread it through. There's a move that looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. And it's half-time here. Well, both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. An engrossing half, but we're still where we started. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Yeah, that's top defending in preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Perisic. Thiago. And that is as far as they're going to go. Ball's gone out of play. And here's Gnabry. Gnabry has a pop! Just couldn't quite turn it in.
I have to commend the wing play, but I have to condemn the defending. They've got to stop the cross.
Had a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Lacking in accuracy.
Ah, look, his thinking was more audacious than his attempt.
Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Gnabry plays it long. And that'll go straight through to the keeper. They continue each to cancel the other out. Moves it over to the other flank. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Lewandowski. Lewandowski gets it out to the wing. He's gone for it! A great save, real class.
Perisic really must have felt he had the measure of the keeper then, but how wrong he was.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Knocks it away. And it's Thiago. Gets it back. And it's played forward. It's a promising run he's making on the right. And he won't reach that. He's made sure that that won't get through. Forward it goes. Wells. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Swung over.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And there's a long ball.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Let down by a lack of accuracy.
Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose it did need a little change.
Cleared away.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Gets the better of his man. Tries a shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
And it's been taken short. Referee's given a throw. Gnabry.
There's only one word for this, it's baffling. That team needs to figure out where the ball needs to be, and it's not there.
Who's ball? And they've been caught out here. And a shot! And the whistle goes, so nearly a telling finale, but it ends 0-0. And stalemate. One, if not for fans, then perhaps for coaches, satisfied by organisation and solidity. Little cutting edge at either end, and it finishes 0-0. After all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, if this was a game where both sides played for their strengths,
what a lovely, lovely day. Absolutely glorious weather here as we welcome you to a football match of considerable significance, great consequence in this part of the world. They've been talking about this one for a while and they have rolled up to it in fantastic numbers. You should have seen the roads outside the ground in the hour or two leading up to it. It has been bumper to bumper, the traffic has been extraordinary. But the level of expectation is also very, very high. And these supporters who were queuing around the block for their tickets as soon as we knew the date of the fixture, well, now they can't wait for it to begin. And begin it will any second now. The Bayern fans singing their songs. This indeed is a super club in so many ways. The action has already started. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Joshua Kimmich. In many ways, the ultimate modern fullback in that he contributes just as...
Real chance! Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Bayern Munich are now forced to play the bulk of the game a man short.
it looked avoidable and unnecessary, but it makes you think that he was trying to intimidate.
And Neuer pulls off a sensational save!
I had a good feeling they'd missed the penalty, but they have to find a gutsiness themselves from here.
Bristol very much in free-scoring form of late, goals in each of their last 5 games. Looking cross-field, changing the point of attack, gets wrestled off the ball. Well played, he saw that coming. Going through, Lewandowski, he's had a shot! Goal! Bayern Munich! There is the breakthrough! The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
That's just brilliant counter-attacking football, and as soon as possession was theirs, it triggered a move of devastating speed that was just too hot to handle.
puts him right up in contention to be the competition's top scorer. Bayern Munich take the lead, 1-0.
He's just gone and reminded us yet again of what a threat he carries.
Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Done ever so well.
Oh, that's a sparkling save, absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Plays it out to the... Hardly anything between the sides. The score is 1-0. Timely intervention. Kimmich. They've got it back as soon as they gave it away. He's got away. Gnabry! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Coutinho. Fobe tries to get it forward quickly. Kimmich. Thiago drives it forward. Gnabry. Lewandowski plays a clever pass. And he just whacks it away. Oh, that's neat. Looks to straight leap! Just couldn't turn it in.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
Out to the left it goes. Ball is over the line. Intercepts the throw. It's well read. Now it's Lewandowski. Tries to dink it in. That's good distance on it. And we've reached half-time. So there you have it. A close-sport half of football. Still had its moments. Ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I think we're seeing a very good example of what to do when you're a man light. Some of the covering play has been hugely impressive, and that owes a lot to focus and discipline, which have been top-notch, of course, since the sending off.
Bayern Munich come off having scored the only goal of the game so far. It's been tight, it's been exciting. Certainly plenty for us to chew on during the break. Already up and running for the second half.
Bayern Munich really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
Bristol grateful to the genius of their manager last time round.
Well, Peter, you just can't argue with the substitutions. They were spot on, and the timing of each were perfect too. That sort of decisive management is a winning formula in itself. Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
And Neuer pulls off a sensational save! Luis Alberto. Still just a single goal between the sides. He's made sure that that won't get through. Plays it out to the wing. Back into the middle. Played into space out wide. And that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And back to base.
Bayern Munich really are enduring a frustrating spell when it comes to...
And he has been fouled there. Brings it forward. He's left his man. Lewandowski. It's Lewandowski! Oh, surely that deserved better.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
No, that's not the ball he wanted. Forward it goes. That's some clever movement up front.
Yeah, they're playing with a false nine, and no one's really holding a fixed position up there.
How does that work?
Well, I think it's an attempt to just confuse this defence with constant interchange and different movement.
Lewandowski! Oh, and that should have been two.
He got too ahead of himself there, thinking how he could have made things safe.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle. This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
Hoists it forward, gets away from his opponents.
That's a case of crossing in hope, and unless they provide some more options, it'll be more miss than hit. Bayern Munich are clearly looking to kill this game off. It's keeping the ball away from the other end too.
Lobs it in gently. Across the line, and it's a throw. It's come through. Oh, great defending, that needed doing. He's there to receive it. They are right into last chance territory. That's a decent ball. Chance! Has a pop! And yes, it's there! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive.
And that will be the final act. The manager heads down the tunnel, swathed in satisfaction. His team have carried out his instructions to the word, and they have got their win. Bayern Munich may not have finished with 11, but they have shown terrific spirit and they claim the win.
Well, that's what spirit and togetherness is all about, Peter. I thought they showed terrific desire and focus and fitness in refusing to settle for a draw.
Well, welcome everybody to a part of the world where football really matters. There is a healthy tension, great expectation building in the lead-up to kick-off here. A little bit grey overhead, and indeed the forecast is for a drop or two of rain as the day grows older. But regardless of that, there is a lovely backdrop here. The ambience is good, smashing noise from both sets of supporters, and expectations high in both camps. The Bayern fans singing their songs. This indeed is a super club in so many ways. And as you can see, we've already started here. Cooper plays it forward. Pablo Hernandez loses his balance and loses the ball. Kimmich tries to get it forward quickly. Keeper sends it forward. Bayern Munich have been just so good at home. You couldn't find fault, Jim.
No, I think they've been brilliant at home. A wonderful success story. I feel I must pay tribute to a side with great desire and industry. They've made this place a graveyard for visitors.
Nedved gets it back. And it's Coutinho. Coutinho on a charge down the left. Lovely bit of skill. Great leap! And they've been caught out here. Gnabry finds himself offside. Kiko Casilla sends that a long way. Gnabry just brushed off the ball there. Nketiah. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Tries a shot! Forward it goes. Phillips. Nketiah. Pablo Hernandez. It could be in. Nketiah! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
That's just front foot enforcement. Pressure leads to mistake, leads to chance.
Click, cuts it out. Phillips hoists it forward. Forshaw. Pablo Hernandez. And it's played forward. Thiago drives it forward. Gnabry plays a clever pass.
Well, I don't think it was the wisest option, Peter, once he got into that position. It's not as if he didn't have people nearby.
Nketiah, played out to the right. Forshaw. That is terrific skill. Finds himself eased off the ball. Forshaw. Corner it is then. They've played it short. Well, it's gone out again, and so we'll have a repeat corner. Pablo Hernandez with the short one. Keeps everyone guessing. Massive leap! That has certainly tested the keeper.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Leeds are taking us. And the whistle goes for half-time. So another team has broken through. But certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goals. An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. The game has already resumed here. A tight old game so far. Can that change now? Can't get the better of his opposite number. Boateng battles to win it back. And it's Coutinho. Leeds have their manager to thank for the last result.
Well, Peter, you just can't argue with the substitutions. They were spot on, and the timing of each were...
And Coutinho! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
Still waiting for a goal to report here. Forshaw. Cooper. Forward it goes. Quarter of an hour into the second half. 0-0 the score, and we're just about done. A deeply frustrating game. Goes for the cross. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Kimmich. Gnabry! Oh, that is rather wayward.
I think he still deserves full marks for making his way through. It was a cracking run.
Pablo Hernandez. Harrison hurtling down that right flank. Oh, sweet feet. Harrison has been caught there, it's a foul. Dinks one in. Assistant referee rightly gives him offside. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Coutinho. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Bayern Munich get it back again. Offside, yes it is.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner. Well, it seems obvious that the plan is to try and get their passing game going again, but not with that lack of quality.
Harrison looks to dink one in. Into the box. That's great strength on the ball. Gets wrestled off the ball.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Hits one! The defence can get it clear. Pablo Hernandez.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Cooper gets into the right position to intercept. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Bamford wants to play it back. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. Repelled by the keeper. Shackleton. Nothing but a skill there. Leeds desperately need a goal, and this could well be their last chance. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, a frustrating game for attackers on either side. They hardly had a sniff. Defence is broadly in charge.